Oh, folks, this has the potential to be the biggest summer transfer window of this entire series because we are now 1 year away from the expiry of the contracts of Sergio Ramos, Paul Pogba, Neymar, Lionel Messi, still can't say that guy's name, and the man himself, our player/director of football, Killian Mbappe. They're all out of contract at the end of this coming season. I have no idea if he's going to renew any of these contracts or if they're all going to leave on free transfers or what the plan will be for life after all of them potentially leaving. Regardless of what happens, I think this episode's going to be newsworthy. And I do know it's pronounced Messi. Just for some reason, I can't say it. Messi. I don't get it. Hello, folks, and welcome to part 5 of my series managing Paris Saint Germain with Killian Mbappe as my player director of football responsible for all transfers and contract renewals. Just double check that is still in place. Nothing has changed. So transfers, it's all Killian Mbappe. Contract renewals, it is all Killian as well. So he is in control of everything. And as I mentioned in the intro, next summer, we have a lot of contracts expiring and some decisions to be made about contract renewals, maybe selling this summer, maybe letting players leave on a free. Sergio Ramos, Lionel Messi, Neymar, Paul Pogba, Kylian Mbappe, all out of contract at the end of this coming season. That's a combined wage outlay of getting on for £2 million a week, if not more, actually. It's 2 million just for Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. Then you add in Pogba and Ramos. It's like £2.5 million off of player each week, potentially out of contract. I don't know what he's going to renew, if anything. I don't know what he's going to bring in, what he's going to sell. We have lots of money. We are Paris Saint Germain. There is lots of money in the wage budget. There's lots of transfer budget available. Transfers can happen. I just don't know what his plan is. And most interestingly, I don't know if he's going to give himself a new contract or potentially be in a position where in just a few months' time, he can sign a pre-contract somewhere else, which will be very interesting. Just to confirm, we did win everything apart from the Champions League, of course, because we're Paris Saint Germain. We don't win that, but we won the league easily. 100 points in the league. Messi getting 35 goals. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He is quite good at football, scoring at more than a goal a game at 36 years old. We also won the French Cup. There's your confirmation there, beating Monaco 3-0 in the final with goals from Mbappe and Messi. And we, of course, got knocked out in the Champions League in the semi-final, as we saw in the last episode. So what I'm going to do now is jump forward to the 1st of July, and then we'll check in whether we've got any contract extensions for those key players, whether we've got any transfers up and running. One interesting thing, Paul Pogba no longer trying to force through leaving. I think he's just kind of accepted the fact he's going to leave at the end of his contract. He didn't get a new contract, but he doesn't seem to be that upset about the one he's got now. But Juventus, Barcelona, and Real Madrid are all in for him. I wouldn't be surprised to see Pogba leave this summer so we can cash in a little bit on him. That would make sense. Let's cash in on him, Killian. We're going to need the money if all these guys are leaving. Well, it looks like our defence is not quite as strong as it was going to be this season. Sergio Ramos has announced he's retiring, so he's gone a year before his contract was due to expire. And also Joe Gomez has been sold. Didn't see this one coming. He's gone to Arsenal for £46 million. We had Joe Gomez for a year and have sold him on at a slight loss, despite the fact towards the end of the season he had forced his way into the team. I am not over the moon about losing Joe Gomez, but I think we're also losing Söyüncü this summer. He's out on loan at the moment. I think that's with a permanent transfer arranged. It is. So with Söyüncü leaving as well, going to Monaco, at centre-back, we are starting to look quite light in the squad. No Ramos, no Söyüncü. Gomez already gone. We don't have anyone in the first team beyond Marquinhos and Kimpembe. Diallo also going to be leaving this summer. So I really hope there's a plan to bring in some centre-backs. We're not seeing any evidence of it so far. At the moment, he's just making offers for random midfield players. I'm trying to find an example of one now. They're just random midfield players that I would have no interest in bringing in. Killian, we do need centre-backs, please and thank you. I can't see any examples of the... no, that's the offer coming in for Joe Gomez. There you go. There's a random central midfielder that he made an offer for. Oh, he is joining us as well. Oh, goody. I didn't realise that one had actually gone through. So that's a first signing, Nicola Morrow. We need defenders, Killian. Well, as part of the ongoing campaign to ensure we can't do any defending, we've sold a goalkeeper. And another goalkeeper looks like he's on his way out as well. Areola has gone. Hradecki, we've actually turned down an offer for. We do have a defender coming in, though, on the 1st of July. So tomorrow, Trevor Chalobah is going to be joining from Chelsea for... It's like 40-something million. 42.5 million. So, I don't know. I think I'd have preferred to keep Joe Gomez. But he is 6'4", and I do like a big, tall defender. So, fingers crossed, the first of at least a couple of defenders that are going to be coming into the club, because I'm still not happy just having 3 centre-backs. I need at least one more, please, Killian. We will have a look in the development centre, see if we've got any coming through. In fact, we can do that now. What have we got in the development centre? Nothing. Absolutely nothing worth bringing through. So that's not ideal. We've just released 8 players and staff. Again, Killian responsible for all of that. Paul Pogba has got a grumpy on again about his contract, and we've just turned down an offer from Southampton for him. I can't say, please do that contract, but there's your confirmation of all the boys that are out of contract at the end of this coming season. Killian. In fact, why is Mbappe not on there? Oh, he's listed as staff, that's why. So he's on the staff list. Well, I don't... Neymar to consider options at the end of contract. I had a chat with Neymar earlier today. It's clear the player has something to discuss with you. It's believed he's been considering exploring options at the end of contract. Don't want to talk to you, Neymar. Talk to Killian. Muriel is leaving on the free transfer at the end of his contract. Well, so Neymar's considering his options. We need to sell him. We need to cash in this summer. It seems mad to not sell him. There's your confirmation that Soyuncu has signed for Monaco as part of his loan deal. So, and there's Vrsaljko joining Bologna as well. So again, defenders flying out of the club. We really, really need some new defenders. Let's just wait for the Chalobah deal to go through, and also Morrow. And we can have a look at the squad as of 1st of July and hope that Killian sees what I see. So Diallo leaving as well. Because part of me thinks until it's clear we don't have enough defenders, until he realises what he's done, maybe he won't necessarily look to bring anyone else in. So there's the 2 new boys who have arrived. So Morrow's actually not too bad. A 3-star current ability player. I can't imagine he's going to be a regular starter for us, but it's a useful squad player to have around. And then we've got Chalobah, again, similar basis. 3-star current ability. Not ever going to be a regular starter for us, I wouldn't have thought, unless we continue to sell more and more defenders. I can't hit apply because that'll make us offer a contract to Pogba, and I refuse to get involved in that. What I can do is the recruitment meeting where I'm just literally going to say, yeah, let's scout all these players that come up. I mean, I've just seen Alexander Isak and Timo Werner on that list. Yes, I'll take both of them, please. Not that we need any more attackers. We did try and sign Isak a year back. I think when we ended up bringing Abraham, it was Isak we went after first of all. So it would be interesting if we continue to bring in strikers, because I think that will give a good idea of what the plan is behind the existing front 3. If we're letting all of them leave, then I guess we need at least one more coming in. And here's another defender hopefully coming through, Edmund Tapsoba from Bayern. Yes, we'll take him, please. Let's make that one go through. So this is the squad as it stands on the 1st of July. Hradecki and Donnarumma as our 2 goalkeepers. Ramos is still here. I thought he was retiring. Oh, he's retiring on the 15th of July. So Ramos is still here. If he could hurry up and retire, that would be handy when it comes to convincing Killian that we need more defenders coming in. At left back, we've got Zinchenko and Mendes, which I guess is fine. Right back, Karaviev, Hakimi, which is fine. Centre back, with Ramos going, it's only Kimpembe, Marquinhos and Chalobah. And then as a defensive midfielder, we've got a little bit more selection. Morrow and Chalobah both adding to that list. Central midfield, we're pretty solid, although if Pogba goes, Wijnaldum's out of contract soon. Verratti's not getting any younger. There's an argument we could probably bring somebody in there. And then the attack, we all know the situation with these attackers, with potentially Mbappe, Messi and Neymar all leaving. But obviously we have got Jesus and Tammy Abraham, who are both here. And we could potentially just add one more if we are letting all of the current big three go. Well, the Tapsoba deal fell through, but we are now in the final stages of negotiation for Nikola Milenkovic. At 6'5", he is very much a Kev centre-back. He's someone I like in the Streamer Showdown and someone I would very much like to have as part of this squad. So he looks like he is going to be the new centre-back that comes in and likely to be a starter for us as well. And then we can start focusing on other areas of the team. I say I don't get involved in the process. We're going to go on holiday for another week and see what Killian gets up to while I'm sunning myself. I don't need to be involved in any of this. It's the Killian Mbappe show. So there's your confirmation. Sergio Ramos has now retired and Nikola Milenkovic has signed for Paris Saint Germain. Let's just get the full squad on there. So this is what the squad looks like now. Milenkovic is in here somewhere. Why can't I see him? I know he's signed for us. Hang about. Hold the phone. Yeah, he's definitely signed for us. I'm just being blind, I think. He is in. On quite a cut price deal, actually. Oh, there he is, right at the top of the list. Mbappe seems to be very much about these cut price deals. Chalobah and Milenkovic on relatively low salaries compared to everybody else around the squad. I'm just checking in on the big guys to see if there's any more contracts for them yet. There is not. Messi, Neymar, Pogba, Mbappe still out of contract at the end of the season. We did accept an offer from Fiorentina for Wijnaldum, but he declined the option to go there. So at the moment, Wijnaldum is still here, and we don't currently have any active transfers. Oh, sorry, it was Villarreal. Did I say Villarreal? I don't know who I said, but nothing else going on at the moment. Money-wise, we've still got plenty, so there should still be more business. And we certainly have areas of the team we'd like to strengthen. I still think the midfield is a little bit light, and probably a backup goalkeeper and either new contracts or a replacement for the front three. Well, we have decided to go out and buy another new player for the attack. Christian Pulisic is in, who apparently is a natural right wing back, which, I mean, I guess that just must be. I'm not aware of him playing as a natural right wing back. I guess he's been doing that for Chelsea in recent years. But he is in, and we're not planning on playing him at right wing back. I'm certainly not anyway. He's a member of the new look front three, which is there to replace the old guard front three if they all move on. So in a year's time, we could have a front three of Jesus, Pulisic, and Abraham, who are all considerably younger than Neymar and Messi. Obviously, Mbappe is the exception, and he is still due to be out of contract as well. But I actually think that's a pretty good signing. There's still money left for probably one more player. I don't know who that one more player is likely to be, because I'm pretty happy with that as a summer straight away. This is some quite sensible, productive signings, apart from letting Joe Gomez go, which I'll still be very unhappy about. But let's see what else is in the plan, I guess. Well, no new contract for Neymar, Messi, or Mbappe, but an absolutely enormous new contract for Tammy Abraham. We are clearly, as part of this long-term plan, going all in on Tammy. £300,000 a week on a 5-year contract worth £89 million. You get on board with that? We have another new defender, Matías Viña, left back, Uruguayan, comes in from Wolfsburg, formerly of Roma. We've paid £27 million for him, just to offer a little bit more strength in depth on the left-hand side of our defence, especially with, I mean, it's not a particularly major injury to Nuno Mendes, but with Zinchenko as the only real backup to Mendes, it does free him up to play a little bit further forward if needs be. There is still a little bit of money left, and 3 weeks before deadline day, we keep constantly getting offers for Paul Pogba coming in. They are still being declined. I wouldn't be surprised to see Pogba leave. We might still see Wijnaldum leave. And of course, the big three still haven't signed new contracts, so there could be stuff happening there imminently. And we've made it to the end of the transfer window without any more business going through. It's Pulisic, Chalobah, Viña, and Milenkovic as the big signings. We do have an offer in for Axel Twinzabi, which is still ongoing. He's playing for Lyon at the moment. He's been at Lyon since a £13.5 million move last summer. So we have put an offer in for him just before the deadline day window closed, but I suspect we're about to get a notification that that is falling through. Or of course, we do still have the Joker window, which means we could theoretically bring one more player in domestically in the shape of Tuanzebe, but the offer has been declined. We'll give Messi a pat on the head for winning Player of the Month once again, as we find ourselves top of the league with the 3 top scorers in the division. Goodness me, we're going to miss these boys if they all go. And we've got Liverpool in our Champions League group as well. So, you know, things don't ever get easier from that side of things. But what this has all left us in, I mean, we have strengthened in key areas that we needed to strengthen, but we do now find ourselves in a situation where in the very next episode, in just 3 months' time in the game world, we could see Messi, Neymar, Pogba and Mbappe all sign pre-contracts with other clubs and leave all in one go. And I mean, if that isn't not that doesn't demonstrate how much we still rely on Messi, why can't I say his name? Messi, Mbappe and Neymar. I don't know what does. I mean, they are still our front 3. They are still our key players. It's going to be an interesting one. The team still looks very much like a Paris Saint Germain team at the start of the save 2 years ago, which does indicate that maybe the transfer policy hasn't brought in a lot of first teamers. Obviously, Pogba's knocking around. Tammy Abraham is here on big money as well. So it's. I mean, Fabian, of course, wasn't here at the start, but other than that, it is pretty much a team of players that were already here, which is just shows how bad at transfers Killian Mbappe is, I guess. But this summer, I don't think that's been too bad. I'm glad we didn't get to Tuanzebe, and I can't really fault it. It'll do. Now, please, can we have some contracts for our big players? At the very least, Killian, give yourself a new deal. I don't know if that's even possible based on the amount of money that you're on. £950,000 a week. It's going to be unlikely it'll be that much money. It'll also be interesting if he does give himself a new contract. Will it be just as a player, or will it be player director of football? We'll find out in the next episode, I guess, which, of course, will happen once this one hits 5,000 likes. So if you want to see that before next Saturday, 5,000 likes on this video. Otherwise, it will be next Saturday that you see part 6 in the series. If you have enjoyed that, don't forget to leave the like, subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.